If you think zombies aren't funny, then consider watching these movies. Today we'll look at some of the most funniest zombie comedies, along with the reason that what makes them scary. Number 10. Juan of the Dead. A Spanish-Cuban comedy focuses on the story of Juan, a 40-year-old man who finds himself stuck in a zombie outbreak. It's hard to kill the zombified loved ones, so realizing the situation, Juan and his friends start a business of killing the zombified loved ones for a fee. The movie is undoubtedly funny as a zom-com, but even better if seen as a political satire. Now, what makes it funny? Well, where most of the zombie comedies focus on the situations and characters to be funny, Juan of the Dead does what most zombie comedies fail to do, is its political satire. Of course, the characters are dumb, due to which they get stuck even in more hilarious situations. Number 9. Warm Bodies. Who says zombies don't have feelings? Watch this and see your thoughts changing. Warm Bodies focuses on the story of a loving zombie named R. He calls himself R because he can't remember what his name used to be before he turned into a zombie.
I'm here at this airport. I don't know why. People wait at airports, I guess, but I'm not sure what we're all waiting for.
When R sees Julie, he falls in love with her. The audience gets some gags early in the movie on about how life as a zombie isn't much different from life as a human.
By best friend, I mean we occasionally grunt and stare awkwardly at each other.
The movie is not entirely made up of laughs and gags. It has its moments that can make you laugh.
How'd you die?
I don't remember.
How old are you?
Now, what makes it funny? It's because the film is fully different and one of its kind. Where other zombie comedies show zombies as a slow-moving, feelingless and brainless creatures, Warm Bodies comes up with a new idea that zombies do have feelings. Number 8. Cockneys vs. Zombies.
Zombies.
The Britishers definitely know how to make a zom-com. The film follows a group of clumsy criminals who decide to rob a bank in order to save their grandfather's retirement home. Meanwhile, on the other building side, some workers dig up an old graveyard and get bitten by the undead, which sets off a chain reaction, resulting in everyone getting turned into zombies. The film is filled with unrealistic gore. Now, what makes it funny is unlike other zombie comedies or serious zombie movies where a group of young people takes a fight with zombies with guns and other weapons, Cockneys vs. Zombies shows a group of retirees battling the horde of zombies. While dropping a lot of F-bombs. Number 7. Zombieland. Zombieland stars an A-list cast who must resolve their differences while surviving in a post-apocalyptic zombie world. A single Bill Murray scene from the movie places it in the best of the zombie comedy films. It doesn't do much new with the genre, but still it manages to bring out the laughter with its funny situations and silly characters. Now, why it's funny? It's because of the silliness of the characters, like making rules that doesn't really work sometimes.
Understand that some rules are made to be broken.
And risking the life for the love of Twinkies.
You're gonna risk our lives for a Twinkie?
There's a box of Twinkies in that grocery store. Not just any box of Twinkies, the last box of Twinkies that anyone will enjoy in the whole universe.
Number 6. Cooties. Another fresh and exciting take on the genre.
I may be acting principal, but you all are acting crazy!
The film is about the story of a Cooties-infected elementary school where the teachers must survive their way out of the school, while the zombified kids try to kill them and eat them.
We've all wanted to do that to Vice Principal Sims, okay? I know I have!
The idea of adults hitting and killing kids might be a little harsh for some audiences, but watch it for fun and you'll enjoy it. Now, why it's funny? It's because where no other zombie comedies or serious zombie movies feature kids as the bloodthirsty zombies. Then Cooties comes up with this concept. The silly characters and the conditions they make Cooties an enjoyable watch.
Oh god. I'm gonna extract the brain.
Number 5. Army of Darkness. A goofy and an over-exciting stand-up of horror films and medieval warfare.
Listen up. See this? This is my boomstick.
The film revolves around the story of a man who is accidentally transported back in time, where he must battle the army of dead in order to return his home.
Catapults.
It is filled with violence and bloody gore. Now, the reason why it is different and funny from other zombie comedies is because it shows time travel, and Bruce Campbell's goofy dialogues are funny enough to bring out the laughters.
Did you say the words right this time?
Well, maybe I didn't say every single tiny little syllable, no, but basically I said them, yeah. Basically.
Number 4. Return of the Living Dead. A cult classic in the genre, the film follows the story of a group of employees at a medical supply warehouse who accidentally release a deadly gas into the air, resulting in the dead to rise again as zombies. The movie is silly at every point, more like a spoof comedy. Even the zombies look funny.
Of being dead.
The particular scene from the movie where the characters discuss the way how zombies react and start freaking out when a specific one doesn't respond the way they thought. Now, why it's funny? It's because the characters and the situations they make, everything is filled with silliness. Instead of horrific, zombies look funny. Number 3. Dead Alive, aka Braindead, one of the early Peter Jackson's movies.
Void. Use the spoon.
Dead Alive tells the story of a young man's mother who gets bitten by a rat monkey, resulting in the women getting sick and dying. But things turn for the worse when she rises from the dead and infects everyone, turning them into zombies.
Leave me!
Now, why it is funny and different? It's because it is extremely gross in many of its scenes, including the famous lawnmower bloodbath.
Party's over.
During the making of the film, 300 liters of fake blood was used, resulting in making the film as one of the most goriest films of all time.
I kick ass for the Lord.
Number 2. Shaun of the Dead, a loving satire with lots of British humor. Shaun of the Dead follows the story of Shaun, a man whose uneventful life takes a horrible but hilarious turn when he tries to save his loved ones during a zombie outbreak. Although it's more of a comedy than a true horror, but still there's enough blood, guts and gore to turn your stomach. Now, why is it different? Unlike most of the other zombie movies, where the main focus is on the zombies, and they are shown as the biggest problem, but Shaun of the Dead focuses more on the problems in the life of the main character, like he lost his girlfriend, unable to pay his rents, and others, which keep the audience connected to the character.
Oh, for God's sake! Oh, he's got armor! Get him!
Thanks for watching the video till here. Before we reveal our number 1 pick, we publish countdown videos every week, like the one you're watching right now. So consider subscribing to our channel for more awesome content. Number 1. Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse.
All evacuation buses have departed. Proceed north on Route 1 to the security.
A cult classic for a new generation. The film follows the story of 3 scouts, who on the eve of their last campout discover the true meaning of friendship while dealing with the zombies to save their town. The film is undoubtedly funny. It brings out the laughter in its every moment. It is not entirely made up of gore, but still, it has enough blood to keep the audience satisfied. Now, what makes it different and funny? Where other zombie movies have zombified humans, this film contains zombified humans as well as zombified animals, like zombie cats. The performances are great, the characters are silly and funny. All this together makes this film an enjoyable watch. Well, that's it for now. We'll see you in the next one. Till then, check out these other clips.